Part 2 of the Ballot Bay Pass covers the crossing of the Mill River Bridge all the way over the hill and back down to the beach at Ballot Bay itself. The climb that follows up the western flank of the Mill River Valley is very steep and includes 4 hairpin bends. At this point, it's best to select first gear and remain in first gear until you get to the top of the hill. The hairpin bend coming up appears 100 meters after crossing the bridge and is extremely sharp. A wide-angle mirror and a concrete passing section have been provided. This is one of the steepest sections of the pass, with gradients measuring in at 1 in 4. The road now assumes a southwesterly heading for the next 300 meters as it climbs towards the next hairpin via an easy S-bend. The climb up the western side of this pass is also very steep, and it's as well that this road is paved, where the gradients are never less than 1 in 6. The second hairpin on this climb appears at the 1.6 kilometer mark and turns through 160 degrees. Once through this hairpin, you're faced with another 2 hairpin bends, each separated by a short straight of approximately 70 meters. The gradients remain very steep through this hairpin section at approximately 1 in 5. The final hairpin on this ascent appears at the 1.8 kilometer mark and rotates through 170 degrees. With the driver being totally focused on remaining on the tracks, the views are not appreciated until you get through this final hairpin bend. As this final hairpin bend is cleared, the direction changes directly into the east and the gradient starts leveling off. The road now follows an easy and long right-hand curve as the first houses of the settlement start making an appearance on the left. You'll arrive at the security gate at the 2 kilometer mark. After clearing it, you'll need to turn left to head down towards the beach at Ballot Bay. The road now descends continuously for 1 kilometer and includes 18 corners, bends and curves. The town of George was Dominie Ballot's first and only church parish, and on retirement he decided to stay on, eventually to die in the area that he loved so much. Ballot Bay was part of his special dream for the area, and he hoped it would become a harbour for George. He also wanted to develop a self-sufficient fishing village there to help uplift the coloured community. One of the ox carts used to transport fresh fish for sale to George is now in the town museum. Dominie Ballot was a man of energy and foresight. Just as he had himself supervised the building of the first church in the face of tremendous financial stringency, so he built the stone road down the steep hillside to the little bay, using his own funds to make his dream a reality. He even had a township called Ballotsdale, the plans of which can still be seen laid out above the bay. Near bankruptcy, with a lack of experienced anglers, small boats and strong currents, it led to the eventual abandonment of the indefatigable minister's plans, but individual fishermen still find the area a paradise, as yet completely unspoilt. Ballot Bay today retains something of the spirit of its early developer. It's not for the person who only wants to follow the stream. It's a place of powerful beauty and great tranquility. Its unspoiled simplicity is its special charm. New development will take all of this into account, and Ballot Bay will continue to share its timeless joys with all of those who respect and love nature's uncompromising patterns. There are a number of beautiful homes that can be rented here for a weekend or just an overnight stay. With many nature walks, bird watching, fishing, canoeing and mountain biking available, this is a wonderful destination for nature lovers. After this final bend, the road levels out with the gradient becoming almost flat. 3 more homes make their appearance on either side of the road just before the road ends at the Lagoon point. Here, visitors and residents can enjoy a braai or just spend a few hours at this pristine and idyllic bay, where facilities include a small ablution block. The old saying has it that all true happiness is touched with sorrow, and Ballot Bay also has its sad memories. Our fishermen drowned, and even memories of boats such as the Mabel Young, which foundered outside the bay. 7 of those on board drowned trying to reach the shore, whilst others were given shelter by the kind people of Sunkraal, one of the historic old farmsteads on top of the hill. Pieces from that wreck were washed to shore and are still memorials to the power of the sea, as are the little graves in St. Mark's Cathedral grounds in George. Dominee Ballot, whilst he had the academic advantages of theological training at Leiden, was obviously a man of practical talents and a man willing to take a chance. Happy memories of Dominee Ballot also abound, such as the time when he shocked the traditionalists by inviting a brass band to play at the consecration of the church. But he won the day when all agreed to finding their music as spiritually moving as any traditional organ piece. And then there's the tale of von Mollendorf's treasure, where some of the local fishermen will tell you that the iron box full of treasure is still there and that Ballot Bay will never give up its treasure.